Welcome to my bedroom. Do you want to know what my morning routine is? You saucy minx, I thought you might. Did you know that 80% of our smartphone users will check our phone within 15 minutes of waking up? I don't think that's the sort of productive start to the morning that I'm personally looking for, and yet I know I have been guilty of checking my phone in the morning and doing the old I'm trapped in the social media newsfeed scrolling. So that's not what this video is about. It is to share with you my new morning routine that is leaving me energized, excited, happy, fresh-faced, and that's, partly due to the fact that I've got you here in my bedroom with me, but also partly due to this new routine. So let's dive in, and if you do stay to the end, or if you simply want to grab it now, below this video I've actually put together a really beautiful PDF which shares with you not only the steps of my routine, but how you can create one for yourself, because I'm well aware that what works for me might not work for you, but granted, a lot of this is science-backed, proven research around why these habits that I've been implementing actually work. All right, let's roll. Hey, all right, just had to try that out. So here is my current morning routine. I am waking up pretty naturally around 5:30 a.m. I always set my Fitbit watch for 5:45 a.m. just in case I'm like, oh, what time is it? But typically for the last month or so, I've been waking up really naturally around 5:30, which is pretty awesome news for me because, like many of you watching, I'm usually a night owl, so I can stay up pretty late. I haven't done for a long time, but I work really effectively at night and I like staying up late, and then I've been pretty good at getting up in the morning. I'd consider myself a night and morning person, if that's even possible. But once I became an entrepreneur and once I enveloped this lifestyle, this freedom lifestyle of being able to do what the heck you want when you want, which is working out really well, I did notice myself getting a little lazy on the early start time, and so I had to nip that in the bud. So I wake up pretty naturally, and the first thing I do is drink a big glass of water. It flushes out the system and also is just like a really refreshing, beautiful way to start the morning. And then I roll out of bed and I literally have about 3 meters to my drawer where I pick up my yoga gear, which I've kind of pre-set out already, including the G-string for my yoga pants. It's easy, people, because it's been proven that if you have your exercise or workout gear right there, you're far more likely to kind of like fall out of bed, roll out of bed, leap out of bed, hopefully leaping, and get straight into it. You're more likely to actually make the workout or the exercise happen. So I then put on my lovely oil diffuser, and I usually have put on a concoction the night before that I really like. So a big one for me is often citrus, lemon, or wildflower orange, or sometimes I go for the more soothing, calming lavender and frankincense. And I've also popped in that free PDF some of my favorite concoctions of essential oils. And so I breathe that in, and then I roll out my yoga mat. I usually have a little cuddle with my dogs who are like, is it yoga time? Because they're pretty sleepy in the morning since I've changed into this new form. And Josh and I typically do yoga on either side of this bed behind me, actually, which is pretty fun. And we do 15 to 30 minutes of yoga with Adrienne, who is my favorite yoga goddess. And she's made home-based yoga such a pleasure. It means you can do it when you're traveling, you can do it from home, you can do it from anywhere where you have internet connection and her YouTube channel. I'm also a member of her Find What Feels Good community, so a little shout out to Adrienne. She's one of the most wonderful people on earth, and it's pretty rare for me to say that. I just find she is such a breath of fresh air, such a positive, refreshing, joyous, happy, positive person who also makes you feel like no matter what stage of yoga you're at, you can do it. So after I've rolled up my yoga mat, I'm feeling pretty good about myself. I sit on this mat right below me right now. It's quite comfy and lovely, and I lean my back up against this bed, and Josh and I sit here together, and I flick on my Insights timer app. So that's the only time I grab my phone, and I will choose somewhere from a 10 to 20 minute guided meditation, or a chanting mantra meditation, or simply one that just plays a really beautiful chime or gong when the time is up. So I'll just then focus on my breath. But I'm more of a fan of the guided meditation because I still haven't quite worked on the focusing the mind, and depending on how much I'm excited about the day ahead, which is usually a lot, my mind can be going to some of those things already. So I really like the guided meditation. It's free. You can bookmark them. So the biggest thing that you're probably hearing in my morning pattern is that I have stuff preset, like I have the playlist of Adrienne ready to go. I have my yoga clothes ready to jump into. I have my oils kind of preset and pre-chosen the night before. And all of this routine and this discipline gives you more freedom in the morning. Because let's face it, even when you are jumping out of bed, you're not always firing on 4 cylinders until, you know, you get really used to it. So it makes it easier if you set up the routine beforehand. All right, from there, jump into a nice hot shower. I'm actually a pretty quick shower. Josh, however, on the other hand, takes a long time in the shower. And recently, I have been finishing off with the cold water trick, which is wah, pretty much a wah. So I'll have it on nice and hot, and before I even know it, my hand has just turned it round to cold, and it absolutely shocks my system into being awake. So I enjoy the nourishing hotness of the shower, and then I have an instant wake up call. Thank you very much. Cold freaking shower, which is the fastest way to get out of a shower, I can tell you that, but it absolutely wakes you up, enlivens your senses, invigorates your muscles, makes all your cells come alive. Hopefully they weren't dead, but you know what I mean. And then I roll into getting dressed, doing whatever I need to look refreshed. Bit of a minimalist on that hand, and then I go through to the kitchen and I make a lovely warm water and freshly squeezed lemon drink. And this is because lemon and warm water have a bazillion benefits, including detoxification, flushing out your system, antibacterial, so they help with if you're trying to fight the common cold. They're also hydrating. They're great apparently for your skincare and anti-aging. There are numerous benefits, and I've popped them in that PDF for you, but it kind of blew my mind. I knew that they were really great for detoxing and for digestion, and so that's typically why I do it, to kickstart my metabolism in the morning and feel really cleansed. But so many benefits to lemon. And then after my hot lemon and water, where I'm often just gazing out the kitchen window at that point, doing some beautiful breathing, just feeling really grateful for the day ahead, I grab my greens. I happen to use Dr. Libby's Daily Greens in Radiant Reds. It's just a green powder that tastes disgusting by itself, so I put it into coconut water and it tastes so good. And that essentially accounts for if I'm not going to have any vegetables or fruit, or I'm just not going to hit my daily intake for the day, it's like my way of cheating to get it in first thing in the morning, so that just in case I don't get my salads or veggies in, I'm already set. She only ships in New Zealand and Australia. I checked out her website the other day, so boo. But please feel free to put in the comments below this video some of your favorite green powders that you use. There's some brilliant ones out there, so I'm always looking for good recommendations. And then, my friend, then I sit down, I drink this beautiful drink, and I start planning for the day ahead, and that is going to be the subject of another video. I hope you have enjoyed my new energizing morning routine. It's likely you're doing something similar already, and I would love to see what the results are for you if you follow this or your own version of it. Swap out yoga for a workout of any kind. You could do a high intensity interval training, a weights workout, a walk, a run, whatever it is for you, but moving your body first thing in the morning I find amazing, and yoga for me is, it's been the benefits incredible. I'm going to do a whole video just about yoga, and I'm sort of from the background of weights and lots of fitness and sports, and I can't believe that I used to think yoga wasn't something that was right for me, because it has absolutely transformed how I approach the day, my mindset, how at peace I am, how I react to things, how I behave, how I choose my attitude, and meditation has immensely helped with that too. So, once again, I've put this all into a really pretty PDF book for you with some more details about why these things work. So I've kind of explained more about the science of getting up early and around meditation and yoga and lemon and water. So just grab the link below or click on this one that's somewhere around here and get that free PDF guide, and let me know how your morning routine goes. I'm out. Angel. Angel. Angel.